I was a graduate 2 years ago from West Georgia Technical College. I received my associate's degree in fire science, and I'm a full-time firefighter EMT at Trenton County Fire Department. My study habits were, here at work, I was able to, during off time, actually study even more because I wanted to keep a 4.0 GPA throughout the class, and I ended up being on the National Honor Society. By doing online classes, I was able to achieve more credits in a shorter period of time instead of just depending on in-classroom classes. The instructors and my advisors were easily accessible either by phone or by email anytime I had a question about a class. Taking online classes, you did have to be very self-motivated. It was a big change from actually sitting in a class with other students asking questions that you may not think of at the time, but when you're doing it by yourself, you have to think of all the questions.
Welcome to Tech Savvy. I'm Leigh Newman, and I'm the Executive Director of Campus Operations for the LaGrange campus of West Georgia Technical College. We've got a lot of fun things going on. I think I say that every time we get started, but we do. We have so much fun and exciting, and lots of good things are going on our campus. We are into several weeks of our fall semester, and we're doing really well. We've got a lot of students there that are learning very important skills to become successful in their careers. Today we have a wonderful guest star. She is the Executive Director of Institutional Advancement for West Georgia Tech, the whole college, and she's a busy woman. She wears a lot of hats, and we're gonna cover a couple of those hats today. Kim Lerner, and Kim, tell us what you've been up to. Tell us what all kind of things you got going on.
First of all, thank you for having me. It's great to be back.
Thank you for being here.
I'll just start by telling you that because of the job I have, which is unique, I do wear two hats. I work for the college as the Executive Director for Institutional Advancement, which means I'm in charge of marketing and public relations, but I'm also the college liaison to the foundation. So that's my second hat, and the foundation keeps me very busy. And of course, the West Georgia Tech Foundation is our nonprofit, and we do enjoy sponsorships, contributions, and community partnerships to benefit the college. So the mission of the foundation is simply to support the college and to support the students, and we're always looking for new ways to do that.
That is so exciting. I know we completed our drive, our foundational drive.
We did.
What was the theme this year?
This year we did an employee giving campaign like no other, and we focused throughout the entire month of June. We called the campaign #WhyIGive, and we encouraged our faculty and staff who give to the foundation on a personal level to tell us why they think this is important. And we came up with heartfelt stories about people who feel it's important to either give back or pay it forward, or just to know that they've made a difference in a student's life. So most of the dollars raised go to student scholarships at the discretion of the giver. And I'm happy to tell you we had a very successful campaign in June.
This is so exciting. Tell us, did you say it's like 50% increase?
We increased our participation by number of employees and faculty and staff who choose to give by 50%. And we increased our membership in the 1% club. Many of us want to give voluntarily 1% of their salary every month to the foundation, usually for student scholarships. scholarships, and we increased by 48%.
That is impressive.
It is.
Very impressive. And they win a prize too, or they get a special treat.
Well, we had incentives. The month of June was a nice clean month. It started on a Monday, and so every one of the 4 Fridays in June, we did a drawing, and we drew from the names of all the faculty and staff who are givers. And the first week, we gave away a specialty cake, compliments of our culinary arts department.
That's so cool.
It was cool, and our winners were very excited. The second week, we gave away a WGTC sculpture that had been made by our welding shop. The third week, we gave away a free oil change, thanks to the automotive lab. And fourth and finally, we gave away a free mani-pedi, as you well know.
I got it. I've decided I've already had one pedicure, so I'm going to go back and get another pedicure.
That's fantastic.
It was awesome.
That is fantastic. And of course, this is a great demonstration of the skills that we have right here at West Georgia Tech, and I know you're enjoying that very much.
I am. I love to go down there and just see what the students are learning. I've had a facial before, several of them, and I highly recommend them. They skipped a couple of wrinkles, but
I can't tell.
Good answer. Good answer.
So, in addition to the drawings, we had an incentive. The campus that gave the most, the campus that participated the most as a percentage of the number of people who work at that campus won a luncheon. And I'm excited to tell you that the Carroll campus won. So the Carroll campus faculty and staff will be enjoying a catered lunch tomorrow from 11:30 to 1.
Oh, are we doing it, or did you get somebody?
Catered lunch from outside this time.
Outside
Yep,
this time.
our culinary arts labs are very busy right about now. So.
They should be. They are so very talented.
It's exciting.
And what all they bring out. They've even done some competitions, or what is it, Noonan? They have eaten at Noonan or whatever.
They do Taste of Noonan, yes, and they usually win.
Of course.
Of course they do.
That we've very important and very impressive instructors in that area.
It's a great way to get West Georgia Tech out in the community, and it's a great way to touch base with students who would maybe consider these programs.
Right, right. And a lot of people do want to go into that area.
Yes, they do.
I frankly don't want to ever cook again. You know?
I cook when I need to.
When I get hungry enough.
That's
right. Right. All right. Well, so we had a good turnout. We had some incentives for the for our employees to participate in the foundation. How would outside people give?
The message, thank you for asking me that question. The message I want out there is that we have a foundation website, WGTCFoundation.com, and we are on Facebook. So I hope you'll go to Facebook, look for West Georgia Technical College Foundation, and like us. And that's where you can get connected. And yes, we have individual donors, we have corporate sponsors, we have people who just want to give enough money to provide a scholarship to get one person through. Companies often like to establish scholarships so that they can focus on students in a particular discipline, in a particular area of study. They might want to provide scholarships for students in technical fields, in advanced manufacturing. We have several scholarships for students in healthcare, and you can even sponsor scholarships for students in a particular field of study at a particular campus. So if you're a company in the Douglasville area and you'd like students from the Douglas campus who are in a particular field of study, we can set that up and help you make sure that our students are successful.
That is such an important thing to have too, because students can't do it on their own.
No, they can't. You know, we know about FAFSA. Students fill out a federal form called FAFSA. From that, they are told by the feds what their expected family contribution is. From there, they apply for state HOPE grant or HOPE scholarships, depending on their fields of study. And then after that, they do need to do their homework and look for scholarships. And I'm happy to tell you that we beefed up our scholarship program this summer, Leigh. Whereas in the past, we would have a handful of scholarship applications come in. This summer, we increased our advertising. We listed more scholarships thanks to our partner companies. We listed them on the website for West Georgia Tech. We received 205 scholarship applications for the fall semester.
Great.
It's wonderful. So we were able to evaluate the scholarships based on an unbiased rubric format, and we were able to award 59 students scholarships.
But there was happy 59 students.
It was the most gratifying thing I have ever done, to sit down and look at the foundation monies available against the applications that we have received and award 59 students. So we hope to keep the momentum. The foundation is looking into possibly purchasing some software that will help us streamline and automate the entire application process, the evaluation process, and even the awards process.
Well, if a student receives a scholarship, do they have to have a certain grade point average? What are the rules?
Yeah,
on
it
that?
depends on the scholarship. And if you go to the West Georgia Technical College website under current students or prospective students and click on financial aid, you can look for the list of scholarships.
Excellent.
Right now, our scholarship application opportunity is closed because the semester has begun.
Right.
But for the spring semester, doesn't seem like we'd be getting geared up for the spring semester.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But we are. For the spring semester, we will open up scholarship opportunities in October.
Excellent.
Yes, so watch the website, and the foundation loves nothing more than to raise money for student scholarships and to award those scholarships.
Oh, which goes into the next question. How do we raise that money?
Well, we do a lot of fundraisers,
Yes.
and our foundation trustees are pretty good at this.
Right.
We do have events throughout the year. We'll have another casino night. We'll have specific events, but every year in August we host our annual Black Tie and Boots.
Yep.
And Black Tie and Boots this year was our most successful ever. It was our 14th annual, and we host a wonderful buffet dinner and a country music concert. We held our event August 8th at the Murphy campus. We did sell out. We were excited to tell the general public that we sold out. We had more sponsors than ever before. Last year we had 27. This year we were up to 29.
Great.
We sold more tables and more individual tickets than ever before. We had a wonderful dinner. Everything went beautifully. It was quite a gala, a red carpet night. And
Who was the singer?
the featured artist was Tracy Lawrence, and he is a country music phenom. I had the pleasure of introducing Tracy Lawrence, so I can tell you he's had 18 #1 hit singles, sold 13 million albums, and on and on. And basically, Tracy Lawrence brought the house down.
I bet he did.
We had a wonderful time, and at the end of the evening, I was able to announce $35,000 raised
Excellent.
for student scholarships. So
Excellent.
thank you, one and all. We had a great time.
We've had some very impressive stars. Last year we had Winona, didn't we?
Winona and the Big Noise. Over the years, we've had Blake Shelton, we've had Sarah Evans, Montgomery Gentry. So every year the theme has been a country music concert. We'll have to see if we're going to stick with that theme or not next year.
Well, I'm always impressed with the people that you have at your
Thank you.
at this particular event.
Big names, and it's a big event, and
It
we hope to
is.
make it even bigger next year.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Well, that's it for this first block. We've got lots more to talk about, so please join us and find out what else we've got going on.
Congratulations, you're in college. It's a great feeling to be on your way to your new career.
But guess what? Getting into college is the easy part. You have to finish college to get the degree.
Did you know that fewer than 1 in 10 students will finish their associate's degree in 2 years? Some students take up to 8 years to finish a degree, and many don't finish at all.
When you go fast to the finish, you can complete your degree quickly, saving you time and money. Time is the enemy when you're in school,
The longer you stay in school, the more likely that life will get in the way.
and that could cause you to slow down or leave school early.
Getting your college degree is the goal. The faster you complete your courses, the faster you can get that degree and move on to your career.
Go fast to the finish and complete your degree on time.
Meet with your advisor to map out your plan to finish on time. Know which classes to take. Take a full course load if possible. And if you knock out your core classes early, your odds of graduating will go up big time.
Your college has many options to help you get there faster. Don't get left behind. Meet with your advisor. Learn your graduation requirements. Schedule your core classes first. Take a full course load and take advantage of all the course options.
By 2020, 66% of U.S. jobs will require a career certificate or college degree. Go fast to the finish and complete your degree on time.
This message is brought to you by the Technical College System of Georgia.
Welcome back to Tech Savvy. We've got Kim Leonard here today, and she's the Executive Director of Institutional Advancement. And as I said in the previous block, she wears a lot of hats, and she spent the first block talking about all the things she's doing with the foundation and all the good that the foundation is doing. And we're going to spend the second block talking about an exciting new branding opportunity. We have a new president, and we've got a lot of new programs going on, and this is a perfect opportunity to change, to update our brand. So tell us about it.
Okay. We have, of course, Leigh, a long history with Troop Tech, Carroll Tech, West Central Tech, West Georgia Tech, and it is time that we unite. We are a close-knit college community. Even though we serve 7 counties, you know, from a personnel and from a personal standpoint, we are a close-knit community. And it's time that we develop a brand identity and a visual brand appeal, we'll call that our new logo, that is a good reflection of who we are in the communities that we serve.
Right. And there has been a serious process to get to this point.
This has been quite a process. First of all, we started, it doesn't seem like it could take 8-9 months, but it does. We started with the realization that we need to be very inclusive. We need to do a certain amount of market research and identify how we are perceived in the communities that we serve. And also, most importantly, how our faculty and staff view our strengths. What is it we do well? We need to understand what we could improve upon. But overall, we need to play up our strengths and develop a brand identity that is reflective of what we're really here to do.
Well, I'm interested to find out just how the steps, what you've learned from each step and what you've gained from it, and everybody's opinions. And I mean, you have done an amazing job with this.
Thank you.
And I've seen the end result.
I know
and
you
I am
have.
so impressed. I cannot wait to share it.
I've sworn you to secrecy,
I
of course.
know, and it's not easy.
What we did is we had 3 different surveys. We sent surveys out to our students, to our faculty and staff, and to our community partners. So when you send out a survey like that, usually you send it out more than one time. So we did send it out 3 times in April, same survey. Same survey for the students, different survey for the faculty and staff, and yet another one for our partners. And we received nearly 1,000 surveys.
Awesome.
The information we took in was incredible and very valuable to us. And of course, on the surveys, we gave an option to participate in a focus group discussion so that we could dig even a little bit deeper to understand how we're perceived and where we need to go. So on both counts, we had just tremendous participation. And what we learned is that we are notable for 4, I'll call them pillars. First of all, accessibility. It doesn't come as a surprise to me that we're known for accessibility. We have state-of-the-art facilities in all of our counties. We have great programs. We're tied in with the chambers and with our local businesses and industry. We're here, we're local. We might be right in your backyard if you're a student who's looking for a college. Secondly, we are very community-oriented. We keep good partnerships. We have advisory committees for all of our technical programs, and our advisory committees are made up of industry professionals who can help us make sure that our programs are relevant and up to date. They examine our curricula, our labs, and we move forward together accordingly. We also know that we are here to make sure our students get a great hands-on experience. And then fourth and finally, I'm so excited to share that this is a very positive reflection on our faculty and staff. I've always known we have
Awesome.
World-class instructors, awesome instructors. But according to our students and according to our business partners, we are known for having caring, coaching type instructors, and I take tremendous pride in that.
That is so good to hear.
You knew it, I knew it, but now we have it on paper.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that makes a real difference.
That's
too.
right. So what we did is we took all of this market research and these pillars, these points of identity, and we coupled them with our new strategic plan, our new vision and mission that had been created internally, and we turned that over to our designers and ended up with a host of designs that we could work from.
Right.
So it didn't take long for our steering committee to cull 6 designs into 2.
Right.
I was amazed that day. It's really something to watch, to see a group of professionals who understand, they know the score. Now we have all this data. And how does that translate into a brand identity? How can we be unique, memorable, and have a reflection of our technology, our up-to-date programs, and we did it as I watched. So 6 designs quickly turned into 2. And then over the weeks of iterations, 2 designs turned into 1, and then we tweaked the 1 into what we have today.
I'm so excited. And we're getting a new sign at 2 new signs at LaGrange campus. Are we going to be able to display our new logo on that?
We will have at least a hint of our new logo on that, and those are
Okay.
coming very, very soon.
We've got big holes out there to
I know
put
we
them
do.
in there.
We'll
I'm
get them filled
excited.
soon. Yes.
So what's the plan? When are we going to find out about it?
Okay.
When can I tell the secret?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
First of all, our faculty and staff are our best ambassadors. We've always known that. They're the ones in the community who say, what do you mean your son doesn't know where to go to college? What do you mean your daughter's looking for a good nursing program? Right here we are. So as our best advocates, it is our faculty and staff that we'll focus on first. And we have, as you know, an annual event coming up where we all get together for one day. It's very valuable. Again, the close-knit community comes together. We do some training, we have a lot of fun, and we will roll out our new brand identity on October 8th at our in-service for all faculty and staff. The following week, October 12th week, we will roll out internally to students, and students are our best ambassadors. They like having shirts they can really wear and be proud of, and they like having, I'll call it swag. They like having the pens and the pop sockets for their phones, and we have things planned for our students. And then finally rolling out to the community the week of October 19th.
Okay.
And I am very excited to tell you we will have a brand reveal event at each of our campuses.
Excellent.
And we will make sure to include our valuable business partners, our chambers of commerce. And when you really start to look at where you see the West Georgia Technical College logo, we're out there changing it. We will be reaching out through our chambers, through our industries, through our Rotaries and Kiwanis, and I've got my radar up. We'll be looking for that old logo and make sure we change
Get 'em
that
on.
out by the week of October 19th.
Because that's one of the things that we've got in the high schools. All over the high schools is, like in the automotive, go to West Georgia Tech, get your certificate or whatever in
That's
the
right.
automotive. So we've got to go back and go get those banners and
That's
put
right.
the good stuff up.
That's right. And there are a lot of, as you say, a lot of offshoots to that. We have quite an outreach in all of our high schools, all of our Move On When Ready materials and brochures. And we go to events. That's what we do in the advancement department is we promote the college at events. Taste of Carrollton, Taste of Noonan. We go to high school football games sometimes. We're out there. And so we're changing our logo on all of those materials.
I am so excited about it. And I've only been there 2.5 years, so, I haven't really gotten attached to the old one, so I'm real excited about the new one coming in.
I think it's something that will unify us all. I think it's something that we can all rally around. And I think it really does send a message that we are no longer your grandpa's Votech, that we are a premier quality state college, and we hope you'll come take a look.
I heard recently that we are like the third largest in the state
I believe in enrollment.
in enrollment.
Yes, absolutely. You have other large institutions, Gwinnett Tech, Chattahoochee Tech, but I believe we are the third largest in enrollment.
Well, and they're bigger places.
Yes.
You know, and
Yes.
I'm so proud of that. We've got a great enrollment going this semester. I think that, of course, our Move On When Ready program is just phenomenal.
This is going to change the game for most of our high school
It
students.
is. It is.
I hope to see that we reach back into the middle schools and help our middle schoolers and their parents understand what these options are, so that by the time a student reaches high school, they can start to formulate their plans.
Well, that's good. I happened to just meet with the Troup County school system, and they hand out, as part of this new Move On Ready, they hand out a brochure to 8th grade parents.
Yes,
And we're going to get to be on that brochure this year.
that is fabulous.
I am so excited because we work so well with the Troup County school system. They're helping us identify the areas that the students that need to be in our technical program.
That's right.
So I'm looking forward to that. I think we've got a lot of good stuff ahead of us.
That's
in
right.
that.
I think the main thing for students and their parents to understand is, yes, it's all new and different, and whatever technical program your student may decide to pursue in high school, there's no downside. They can still go to four-year college. They just have some college credits under their belt already.
Right.
Some of those credits might transfer seamlessly into the university system of Georgia, Georgia Tech, University of Georgia, and so on, Kennesaw State, and on and on.
Right.
So there's no drawback. It's not limiting. It's just expanding options for our high school students.
And it's for sure that the workforce needs in the future are, well, I mean, they're now.
Yes.
They've got to have skills. They've
Yes.
got to have these abilities. And industry doesn't have the time to train people in those
That's
areas.
right. They want them trained and ready to go.
Ready to go first day of work, and that's what
yes.
we're doing.
Yes.
That's what we're doing. I'm very proud of that, what we've accomplished in the Move On and Ready area, and I look forward to all kinds of good stuff coming out
too.
of that too. Well, Kim, we're done for today, and we've run out of time. I wish
Again.
we could do this again. Please plan on coming back and telling
would
us
love
more.
to. Thank you, Leigh.
And well, hopefully, maybe you can come back after the brand has been
Absolutely.
released, and
Absolutely.
we can talk about it.
It's
And
very exciting. I'll
I
be
know.
talking about it for a good long time.
I know. Well, there's reason to. You've got every reason to be proud of it,
Thank
because
you.
it's hard work and it's something to be very proud of.
Thanks very much.
So thank you so much for joining us. And we're done today with our episode of Tech Savvy. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
I graduated from Troup High School. I took 1 year off, and now I'm taking some core classes at West Georgia Technical College. I'm taking some traditional classes at the college, and I'm also taking some hybrid classes online. I go to the library after class and study, and I also study at home. I plan to finish my core classes at West Georgia Technical College and then transfer to a 4-year college. It's convenient taking online classes because if I have a question, I can email my teachers, and also I can take my quizzes while I'm on my break at work.